Happy Wednesday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. Every single morning, we're here on the Bettingpros YouTube channel and wherever you guys get your audio podcasts. Leave us a review, like this video, and get involved with us. Come over to into the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. Join our community of gamblers. We have a lot of fun in there, watching games, talking about plays, arguing about nonsense. It's a fun little way to be a part of the extended family of the Daily Juice, not just here on this podcast. We went 2-1 last night. More on that here in just 1 second. But before we do anything else, we thank our sponsor, BetMGM, for being our title sponsor. And the offer they have available for you guys is still there, a $1,000 first bet offer for new users with the promo code JUICE at betmgm.com. Okay, it was a quick night, but a profitable night. The Boston Celtics lose in horrific fashion to the Atlanta Hawks, but they got 66 points in the first half. So we got that right. I thought they'd score 70. They scored 66. We got 1 for 2 in our first period unders. Yes, again, Carolina, and we get another game because the Islanders won and extended that series. So we get to bet that again. That's 5-0. First period under in that series. It's been minus 130 every single game. My guess is it's going to be minus 130 again here for game 6 of that series. First period under did not hit for Minnesota and the Dallas Stars. The game, though, did go under, which is really annoying. 4-0 final, two goals in the first period. That was frustrating. So we could have had a sweep, instead 2-1. So we continue with the winning day, losing day, winning day, losing day. Yesterday was a winning day. What's today? By the schedule, it would be a losing day. Let's see if I can snap out of this ridiculousness, this back and forth, yin-yang, up and down, because this is the problem when you're betting 11 versus 10, that 2-1 into 1-2, it's a little bit catastrophic. You keep on doing that, and it's going to bleed you dry, so I don't like that at all. So let's see if we can get a win here today. Today is what I'm calling betting the streaks. I got 4 bets. I'm betting the streaks. I got an extra bonus bet, which is equally betting the streak as well. More on that here in just 1 second. Before we give you the picks today, let's talk about BettingPros Premium here just 1 second. We are giving away a free year of BettingPros Premium. We're going to upgrade one lucky user to get access to our premium suite of tools and premium services to help you win more bets. You get to view top-rated bets, including 1 to 5-star picks for spreads, totals, and prop bets. You get bet signals, including percentage of money and percentage of bets on every game. And you can set up custom app alerts to instantly be notified of line movement to targets you set. That I absolutely love. The app also lets you sync to sports books to automatically track your bets across all major sports books in one spot. You can filter and track your bet performance by sport, game picks, props, parlays, and more. And you can get personalized bet recommendations tailored to your interests. How do you win the 1-year free premium upgrade? Easy. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel, like this video, and leave me a comment underneath. And you could be the lucky winner at the end of the month to go ahead and get a free year of BettingPros Premium. Okay, let's get to hockey first. So the hockey numbers come from our friend Chris Otto, which if you are not following at PSUOTTO on Twitter, highly recommend you do it. This guy does amazing work. Did you know the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers are 0-4 to an over in the first period of this series? It's pretty interesting. Panthers, I don't think the Panthers have scored a first period goal yet here in this series. Allmark's going to be in net. The Bruins are at home. I lean towards the under 6 in this game, but I don't know who's playing net on the other side. So if it's Alex Lyon, I feel pretty confident about the under 6. If it's Bobrovsky, ruh-roh, and I'm not going to bet the under 6. Okay, so that's why I'm not making the total official, because I don't know who's playing net. The Panthers are being pretty tight-lipped about it. So if it's Bobrovsky, over 6. If it's Lyon, under 6. But regardless, I don't believe that either team scores more than 1 goal in total between the two of them. It is not that juicy of a bet to come in and play it. In fact, you get plus money. It's plus 105 at FanDuel at the moment to bet this. I'm going under 1.5 goals for the Bruins. Oh, that number just jumped to 6.5 as we're talking. How about that? It must be Bobrovsky. At least FanDuel, they like to be off. For whatever reason, FanDuel likes to be off market. They just moved to 6.5. They were 6 a second ago. Now they're 6.5. So it might be Bobrovsky, but regardless, we're going under 1.5 goals at plus 104. You can get that at FanDuel here tonight. Plus 104, under 1.5 goals. Bruins and the Panthers 4-0 to the under so far here in this series. You want a bonus bet, not official? Take the Bruins on the puck line. The Bruins have 3 wins, all of them on the puck line so far here in this series. I think they win Game 5 at home, get some rest for David Krejci and Patrice Bergeron, and the puck line comes in, it's even money. So you want a bonus bet, bet the streak. Bruins win on the puck line. Kind of go hand in hand at the moment with this series, but officially under 1.5 goals for the first period at plus 105 for the Bruins and the Panthers. Second bet, again, we're going to ride the streak here. Colorado and the Seattle Kraken. This is a big game. Game 5, 2-2. Did you know that there has not been an under yet here in the first period? 4 for 4. Over 1.5 goals so far. Now, Colorado's gotten off to good starts. So is Seattle. Last game, Seattle scored 2 goals. Colorado could come out flying here in this series, and I think that in this game, and I think they will, trying to grab hold of this series. The total of this game is 5.5. I don't think I'm stunned at this, but I'm a little bit surprised. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit surprised at this number, simply because, to me, it feels a whole lot like the books think this is going to be a low-scoring game and to kind of go back to the way that Colorado has played in the past. The problem is that Colorado really hasn't been Colorado in this series. And Cale Makar is not playing because he's being suspended for a really dirty hit that he had in game number 4. So that's a key defenseman, arguably like the third best player for the Colorado Avalanche, is not going to be playing in this game. And I think I don't know. I lean towards the over 5.5, to be quite honest. You can 5 at 5.5. I think going over isn't that bad of an idea, to be completely frank, just because I think we're going to see a pretty interesting situation here with these two teams with offense. 4 for 4, over 1.5 goals, minus 120 at BetMGM. Every game has gone over the first period. Let's ride it for the 5th time. Bet the streak. Over 1.5 goals, Kraken and Colorado for 1.2 units. Now, basketball, NBA, 4 games tonight. I've already given you one total, under 203. Why? Every game in the series has gone under for the Cavs and the Knicks. And I've talked about this quite a bit, but the Cavaliers at home this year, they've just been one of the best teams, in particular against the Eastern Conference, one of the best teams to bet to the over. 24-19 to the under, 8-2 for the Cavaliers last 10 games to the under, and 5-0 last 5 games for the Cavaliers to the under. Every game in this series has gone under. The total now is 202.5. 216, under by 18 points. 214, under by 17 points. 211.5, under by 33.5 points. 203.5, under by 8.5 points. And now we're at 203. 202.5 is the number right now. I don't mind betting under that either, but I told you that 2 days ago to take 203 and go under. 4 games in a row, make it 5. We're betting the streak. Under 203, Knicks and the Cavaliers here in a pivotal game for the Cleveland Cavaliers trying to keep their season alive. Closeout games in basketball, I also like unders in closeout games in the NBA just because guys tend to squeeze the rock a little bit. But on the complete other end of the spectrum, every game for Milwaukee in Miami has gone over, which is somewhat surprising. The Milwaukee Bucks at home this year, 27-16 to the over. 8-2 over the last 10 for Milwaukee to the over. 6 games in a row. All 4 games here in this series have gone over. It's gone from 220.5 over by 26.5 points. 216 over by 44 points. 216 over by 4 points. 217.5 over by 15.5 points in the last game. And now we're sitting here at 219.5 with the season on the line for the Milwaukee Bucks. I expect a big offensive performance for Milwaukee, and I think Miami might be able to match it. I think the way that Jimmy Butler's been playing, chance to close it out. Neither team's playing great defense in this series. I like Milwaukee team total as well. If you want to get something extra here to jump in with Milwaukee on the team total side of things, I think they're going to score a ton of points here tonight. I don't think they go down quietly. I think they try to score, I mean, literally as many points as they can, but I think that they really will have an opportunity to score a ton against this Miami defense. You've got team total for the Milwaukee Bucks is 115.5 right now. Don't mind betting the over on that. Let's see, how many times has Milwaukee scored more than that? Milwaukee has scored, 114.5. Well, they scored 117 in game 1. They scored 138 in game 2. They scored 99 in game 3 and 114 in game number 4. So 2-2 on that. So maybe I don't love that number of 115.5. But I think they score a lot. I think it's okay. I think betting the over there wouldn't be bad. But over for the game, I feel better about that. Over 219.5 for the Bucks and the Heat. That's a minus 110 bet. 1.1 units down on that. Okay? 4 bets going. I'm not going to do NBA player props tonight. We're just going to ride this. If you want the extra, there's 5 bets I gave you, but officially we're going with 4 bets tonight. Bruins under 1.5 goals in the first period with Florida at plus 104. Colorado over 1.5 goals in the first period at minus 120. Under 203, Cavaliers and the Knicks at minus 110. And over 219.5, the Bucks and the Heat. That also at minus 110. So for the most part, we are looking at, 4.4 units in play here on a Tuesday. Let's ride the streaks. Bet the streaks. Hopefully cash some bets by riding the streaks here with 4 games in action. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt every morning. The Daily Juice podcast being brought to you by BetMGM.